Alrighty, good afternoon in Georgia. I'm meteorologist Jordan West. Just going to give you guys a quick update as to what's going on. This is the 2 p.m. update. Not too much has changed, but we got some rain moving out and some more rain on the way. So I'm going to just jump straight into it. Go ahead and take a live look now in downtown Macon. Got a good bit of cloud cover out there. We saw a little bit of rain earlier, but today will be more of an isolated storm/shower situation. So we're starting out with some isolated showers and downpours now, and then the potential for storms increase as we head towards the evening. So we're keeping an eye out on that for right now. But temperatures in Macon sitting at 56 degrees. And just moving through the day, it looks like things should clear out around 9 or 10 o'clock, and those temperatures are going to start dropping as we head into tomorrow morning. Across the board, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, 48 still in Monticello, so it looks like the lower chances for severe weather is up there in northern Georgia, whereas those just tad bit higher chances towards the south. Once those temperatures start to kind of rise on up, the higher the chances for the severe potential. But wind gusts across the board in the 20s as we move through the day. We could see gusts up to 45 miles per hour, and we see any stray severe thunderstorms, those embedded within those cells could be upwards to 60 miles per hour plus. So we're watching out for those. We are under a level 2 compared to the level 3 that we were in yesterday, and some portions of Alabama and Mississippi were under level 3 earlier. That since has been dropped down to a level 2. So good news to hear that things are getting ready to calm down. But the threats that we're kind of just looking out for is those strong wind gusts, hail, and right now we can't rule out those chances for an isolated tornado. So this is the big picture of what's going on right now. A lot of rain in North Georgia, kind of making its way from the west eastward, and that line associated with the cold front that's coming in is starting to become a little bit more discombobulated. You can see the isolated cells sort of coming in out of the line itself, and those are the cells themselves are the things that we're going to have to kind of watch out for as they make their way towards our neck of the woods. So taking a closer look now in central Georgia, we got the rain moving out. None of this is severe that we see moving through Baldwin County, Putnam, Jasper, Hancock, Washington counties. None of that is severe. Just heavy downpours making their way off the East Coast eventually. A lot of this rain did sort of cross I-16, I-75, so, just take it slow on the roadways, have that umbrella handy. We should be all good to go. Now, looking back off to the west, once again, is where the storms associated with the cold front are coming in. Good news is so far not a lot of lightning associated with majority of the storms that are just to our west. The not so good news is that as we move through the afternoon, temperatures are going to warm up, not only because of the heat of the day, but also because of the warm front that's coming in. So that sort of, once again, increases those chances for severe weather. Not saying this will be a terrible event, but something we'll keep you updated on, and we will keep track of as we move through the evening. But so far, nothing yet. So yeah, just a lot of rain out there right now. Like I said, Eatonton getting out of some rain. Sparta still seeing their fair share. Milledgeville, that's you guys too. Sandersville, Irwington, Gordon, you guys are getting a break from the rain. Danville too. Dexter, Cadwell getting a break. McRae, Lumber City, so on and so forth. You guys get the idea. All right, next I'm going to show the models. This is the graph model. So far, it's sort of been correct. It's just showing the isolated showers that we have out there now, isolated downpours, if you will. They tend to be a little heavier, but nothing severe associated with them just yet. Moving into 3 p.m., pretty much similar situation. It's not until we get into 3:30, 4, mostly in a 5 and 6 that I think the severe potential is the highest. Again, not saying that it would be bad, but something we will be watching out for. Like I said, those chances for these isolated cells that we're already seeing in Alabama could turn a little bit more severe in terms of the wind gusts getting up to 60 miles per hour within those cells, and then also looking for that potential for a little bit of rotation too. So this is 3 p.m. Like I said, those isolated cells coming in from the west, moving through 5 p.m., and then by 7 p.m., we're talking about our eastern counties, and by 8 and 9, I think we should be all good to go. Temperatures are going to drop with that cooler air coming in, and that's going to limit any instability after the system makes its way on through, which once again is good news to hear. This weekend looking pretty nice. We're going to be gusty still tomorrow morning in the 20s, so a good breeze out there. And then as we move into Saturday, 7-day popped up. Let's try it again. as we move into, let's see, Saturday afternoon, clouds start to break. Get out there and enjoy it. Winds start to calm back down like normal. Some clouds early Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon, we are still looking pretty good. More clouds Monday morning, nothing too crazy. But let's look at the tornado potential. So I'm seeing a lot of colors there. Moving into 6 p.m., that's when our greatest tornado potential is being shown. However, while the ingredients for the tornado is there, we're still missing the potential isolated cells, if that makes sense. So basically what I'm saying is we have to see these isolated cells cover what you see here in this green here for the potential of tornadoes to be there. So not everyone will have that potential for tornadoes as we move through the evening, but once again, just something we have to keep an eye out on. And we're also, if you also notice, according to this model, the tornado potential really doesn't start until 4 p.m. Very, very low chances, even as we head into 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. is where we have the highest chances. But once again, even with that, majority of the system will be making its way eastward by then. So a lot to take into account, but we will, of course, keep you up to date. And then let's see, by the time we get into 8 p.m., the tornado potential is basically 0, according to this model. All right, and then let's see. Let's take a look at the long-range models. Look at the long-range models. We'll talk about the cooler air coming in next week, the 7-day, and then I'll start to answer any questions you guys may have. Let's see here. All right, long-range models is 6 a.m. Monday morning. Got the clouds to the north. Seeing some wintry stuff to our north, but that'll stay to the north. We're just dealing with the potential for rain as we move into 8 a.m. Tuesday. And that should clear out as we head into, let's see, back that up a little bit, by 8 p.m. Tuesday, and then drier as we head into Wednesday. Thursday, clouds are moving in, so that means we got a system going through. And then Friday looks to be on the cloudier side. It looks like next weekend is when we could see our next rain chance, still ironing out the details on that. So here is the temperature chart. So it's showing what temperatures are going to be like as we move over the next couple of days. You can already sort of see the cold front and the warm front. You can see where the cooler air is coming in back off from the west, the blue and the green. You can see the warmer air coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, that yellow that you see, and then we can also see the wedge up in place in northern Georgia, which is why their severe weather is going to be limited. Moving in 6 p.m., you can really see that cooler air coming in. By 11 o'clock, talking about temperatures in the 50s. By 8 a.m. Saturday morning, we're back in the 30s. That's tomorrow morning. By 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, only getting into the upper 40s, and then moving into, back that up a bit, Sunday morning, 30s, and so on and so forth. The real big temperature drop is actually going to be sometime next week. Thursday morning, models as of now saying we could get down to as low as 17 degrees, wind chill potentially even in the single digit. So it's going to be very, very cold. Once again, still ironing out the details on that just because it is a week in advance. But all we can say right now is going to be the coldest we have seen in quite some time, at least over the past few months, definitely, to say the least. All right, so I'm going to pull up Facebook and see what you guys are talking about. And by the way, in terms of school closures, so far we haven't seen much of anything. I believe Twiggs County may not be in the school itself today. However, most other school districts are still in session. A lot of school districts are sort of watching the weather situation, and so far I think everyone has stayed in school. It's 2 o'clock now, so not like they're going to make much of a choice after now. So just be careful out there on the roadways. Right now, we are getting a break from the rain, which is good news. Go and grab your child, wait for them on the school bus. Should be good, shouldn't be any worries. As we head into about 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's when we'll start to watch out for stuff. But looking at the comments, let's see, Facebook 13. Yes, MLK Day is indeed Monday. Kids are out on Monday. Thank you. Dalton. Let's see here. Dora asks, are we still under a level 2 threat? Yes, I'm going to pull that up. Once again, we're kind of watching out for those strong wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Embedded in the isolated storms that we see that could run severe, up to 60 miles per hour. Other than that, no real rainfall, heavy rain that we'll see today compared to what we saw on Tuesday, and then we can't rule out that possibility for tornadoes just yet. All right, just seeing a lot of check-ins at where it's raining. While I'm here, I'm gonna see if we have any power outages. We're not expecting a lot of power outages today, especially compared to Tuesday, but just checking. Not seeing much of anything concerning, and then we're not even seeing any accidents out there. So far, I think we've been pretty good. We've sort of lucked out, but as we move into 4:35 and 6, that's when we'll definitely keep an eye on. Ben Jones is here. I think Alex Forbes is back there somewhere, and Pry is also here. So we got plenty of eyes on it, but so far nothing too alarming just yet. But if you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. We'll keep you guys updated. If we feel the need to, if we see anything pop up around 3 o'clock, we'll give you guys another update then. But as of right now, there's just not too much going on at the moment, but we will definitely keep you guys up to date. Once again, to keep an eye out on, sorry, just getting a notification there. If you have any severe weather pictures after all of this is said and done, and it's safe to do so, just send them on over to the 13 WMZ Weather Network Facebook group, or you can text them to us to 478-752-1309, and we'll show those later on tonight. But yeah, thanks guys. You guys be careful. Have a great day.